Hi, I'm Emma, and you're watching My Birthway, which is my video diary journey of my pregnancy from preconception until now. And now is the 36 weeks pregnant update. I can't believe we're already this close till the end of pregnancy. It's freaky. Like, as of next week, at 37 weeks, the baby would be considered term if the baby came. It would just be early term, which is crazy. And also, at that point, that would be the first kind of date that if I started to go into labor, I could deliver at my birth center, because you can only deliver at birth centers, at least this birth center, from 37 to 42 weeks, because there's risks on either end, and they think you should be in the hospital. So, I mean, almost all births are in that range, and so I don't think the baby's going to come before that. I just think the baby, I've been thinking like the baby might start to come a little early, like 38 and a half, 39 weeks, which I honestly don't want. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'd like the baby to come early so I'm not as uncomfortable and big. No, we are not ready. I've said this before in other weeks, like the house is not ready. Please, baby, stay until 40 or 41 or something so that the house is ready. Because I know we can get it ready by the due date. I know we can. It's not ready now. So this week has been similar to last week. It continues to get tougher, but it's the same things I'm dealing with, like the carpal tunnel, the ankle swelling that's like pretty painful, and the foot swelling that's pretty painful, and the hip pain and that kind of stuff. I have noticed this week that my uterus has been extra sore, especially my lower uterus. It's been like extra sore. And not just in the evening, which is kind of when it was before. It's like all day. And I think it's just because there's a massive amount of stretching going on. I mean, now the baby should be about 6 pounds, which is ridiculous when you think about that. That's like a normal baby size. So around 6 pounds, depending, we'll see how big the baby is when the baby's born. But I just think that's impressive and crazy. So, like, if the baby was born now, it would look like a regular baby. And I said this in other weeks, but, like, even more so, it would look like a regular chubby baby. So everything is harder now. Every single thing is harder. Like, nothing is as easy. Anything that involves physically moving or thinking, which is literally everything in life, is harder, because my brain is kind of in another universe sometimes, and it's just physically harder. I mean, my stomach, as you can see, it's sticking up here. It's like a shelf. I can put stuff on it now. It's big. Let's see. You can't really see in the video unless I stand up, which is, the video will fall over if I do that. But, I mean, I've got a stomach. It's a thing, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. I don't have any stretch marks yet. We'll see if I get some. My belly button's still not an outie. I thought maybe it would go outie, but at this point I'm thinking it might not. But I know in the next month I'm going to get way huger, so we'll see. Squatting is harder, like when I have to go do chores and squat down and pick something up, it's way harder. It still feels like a comfortable position, but it feels like so much harder to get up out of the squat. The ankles and the feet, I think, is the thing I'm struggling with the most right now. They hurt so much. And so I tried to do the other day, like an Epsom salt foot soak thing, and I did, and I was like, okay, this is great, it feels nice. I'm not sure if it actually helped my feet in the moment, but it felt really nice to soak my feet in warm water, because we don't have a bathtub, we just have a regular shower. We have like a portable bathtub we can put in and out, but like, I need to get a new one of those. So it was nice to soak my feet, and then I know Epsom salts, when you drink it, is like a diuretic and all that kind of stuff, and I just didn't think it would make a difference soaking my feet, because I've mentioned this before, but still continuously I poop multiple times a day. Usually it's very soft. There's like no issues, so I don't have any hemorrhoids or anything like that, but like not like diarrhea style. And so in the middle of the night, after I'd soaked my feet a couple hours before, I woke up feeling like I was going to throw up or like go to the bathroom, or like I ate something funny like food poisoning or something, but I didn't, because I recovered quickly, and I went and I had major diarrhea, and I kind of think it's from the Epsom salts. Like, I absorbed the salt and it just flushed liquid out of my body, which maybe was good because I'm retaining extra water. I don't know, but I don't know if I'm going to do it again, because I felt really bad and it was not fun, and I don't want to accidentally jumpstart labor by giving myself diarrhea too early. I don't really know. It probably wouldn't happen that way, but still, I don't really want to risk it again. It was unappealing. So I'm just going to try to start icing my feet, which I think I mentioned last week. I haven't done that yet. And just drinking tons and tons of water. I drink a lot of water, but trying to drink, like instead of the recommended amount, like, you know, 3 times the recommended amount. Because, like, the recommended amount's a ridiculous low number, especially for a pregnant person, especially in the heat of the summer with no AC. Like, that's crazy. We have AC, we just don't usually cut it on, and we're trying to acclimate so that we can keep busy and not just sit around in the cold air conditioning all day doing nothing, which is what we've done before in the past. So the Epsom salts were kind of a bust, which really stinks. But one piece of good news this week is that we finally got some baby stuff ready, or got the house ready for the baby. So my mom came and helped me, and we cleared out the guest bedroom, which is where the baby's room is. It's the best room in the house for sleeping, I think. Cool windows, the best shady spot. And so that's really exciting, and we'll move on to switching our bedroom around, which was the plan, and the office to a new room. So that's kind of next. And then another thing that I don't want to forget to mention this week is that I feel like extra emotional. Not throughout the day necessarily, maybe a little bit more, but at night in particular. And I kind of mentioned it already, is sometimes I feel like I'm tired and I'm hungry and my feet hurt and woo. But I've noticed that I've especially just felt like I just have to cry. Like every time I get in the shower now, I just spend my whole entire shower time crying. And I don't even know exactly what I'm crying about. I think I'm crying about being tired and like wishing I had more time to relax, and, you know, but also I think it really just feels very hormonal. So every day there's a crying party that I have with myself in the evening. And I'm always like, I'm sorry I cry all the time, baby. You probably think I'm crazy. So we'll see if my kid has some sort of memory in the future when they're older of mom being a lunatic because of crying. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, things are fine. I don't really have that much to complain about, even though, of course, I do mention all the things that are painful or blah, blah, blah. Like, why should I complain? I'm healthy. My baby's healthy. My husband's healthy. We have a place to live. We have food. We have great food because we raise the food. You know, like, what am I complaining about? Good Lord. So it's all about perspective, but it's still worth mentioning that that's what I'm experiencing. So thanks for watching as always, and I will see you next week for the 37 weeks full term, well, term, not full term, I guess, update, when that would be a early term baby if the baby was born then. All right, see you then. Thanks. Bye.